My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube station. I'm a former IRS agent. I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for, 40 years. I've been doing this 50 years. I am a national expert. Many of you have come to my YouTube station. You've seen me on the national news. You can see all my interviews from Fox a couple times, NBC, ABC, The Briefing Room, Newsmax, News Nation, all at 777irs.com. Most important people to see there are really my staff and my team. I want to talk to you today about, a lot of people say they don't have records when IRS goes to audit you, and many times they, we'll make a statement, or I'll make a statement. It's really easy. We're just going to reconstruct your tax returns. Well, what does that mean? How does IRS reconstruct your tax returns? First of all, IRS tries to get as many records from you as they can't. If not, they go to the bank, they subpoena bank records, bank statements. Let's say you don't have those, they'll go get credit card records. Let's say you don't have those and you really have kept this really tight on the lam cash thing. So what does IRS do? It's really easy to reconstruct, because when you got bank records, you just have the documents here. A lot of times you have credit cards. You can see purchases. If you put in for a financial statement from some institution, okay, IRS will go ahead. I got to write that down because that's a great title, is that IRS can look at your credit report, and actually they can go ahead and pull your last financial statement that you've given to somebody. So with that, here's how I would go ahead and come, and I would take a whack at your tax return. I'd find out where you live. I'd look at your rent or look at your mortgage. I'd check courthouse records, may check LexisNexis. I would then go ahead and see how much you pay for rent or mortgage. Now, anybody can fool anybody. I know that. But let's say you spend $2,000 a month for rent. Generally, there's a 1/3 to 2/3 ratio of what you spend for rent and what you pay for mortgage from your other bills. So if you spend $2,000 in rent, generally all your other bills are $4,000, giving you a $6,000 total income for the month. I just multiply that by 12. May look at the purchases you've made through credit cards and payments you're making through credit cards. Also, you need to know that the Department of Labor, you can find these out yourself, has a record for every county in the United States, how much it costs to live. If you want to know what yours is, go ahead and look at the IRS national standards for food and clothing for your county, food and clothing, housing and utilities for your county, national expenses for car payments, national expenses for car operation. All these statistics are out there. They even have categories, national standard categories, for how much business expenses it takes to run a business. They're all out there. All this information is there. So I just want you to know, you can't fool IRS. If you have tax records, you need to have tax returns to be filed. We can reconstruct those by using the methods that we know of reconstruction. But I just want you to know, this is how IRS will reconstruct your tax returns. They have a bunch of information right at their tips. Probably, I don't know, if they give them 30 minutes, they can reconstruct your tax returns. Is it going to be 100% accurate? No. It's going to be close enough that you're going to have to defend it. Anyway, give me a subscription. We're good for audit help, tax preparation. We do it all. We have about 250 years of direct IRS work experience. Give me a subscription. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much.